Hello Scorpio, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica and this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for May or the next 30 days. All of these readings are timeless, which means they are intended for whenever you're watching. We're jumping in here with the Power of Surrender cards. Very nice. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Nice. Surrender to rest and sleep. So if you've been fighting this, if you've been working too hard, if you've been a workaholic, give yourself time to rest so that it doesn't catch up with you. We end up getting colds or, something happens, when we push ourselves too hard. So make sure you get that sleep, that rest to prevent this burnout. It could simply be quiet time. Maybe you need to go into a room and close the door. All right, so this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot as I'm knocking everything over here. Okay, look at this. You've got the 6 of Coins, 6 of Earth. So this is about balance. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt. And it says sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. And the Archangel is Archangel Jeremiah. So I like this. This is about that balance, give and take, surrendering to rest and sleep. Don't worry about things not being okay without your constant presence. Now, of course, if you have small children, yes, they need supervision. I'm not saying to be irresponsible at all. It's like, you can find someone else to, hold down the fort while you take a rest or get some quiet time. And an inflow of abundance is coming your way too. Okay, it just started raining and that's why I keep clearing my throat. Sorry about that, just needed some water. Then we have the Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, and follow your heart. Yes. So if your heart is telling you you need to be nice to yourself, it's time to do that. It's time to do that. Because no one else is going to give you this time, this peace, this quiet time, unless you take it for yourself. Have all of your bases covered if you need to. If you have important responsibilities like kids or pets, find someone who can watch over them, someone you trust, of course, while you take this time to yourself. Money speaking, I feel like there's money coming to you that you didn't expect, maybe from a couple of different places. I'm picturing a safety deposit box, like at a bank. So let's go deeper with that one. Let's just keep going here. I hope I get deeper messages on that one. The Moon, hidden influence is something you don't know about. So maybe there's something in a safety deposit box that you don't know about or that you forgot about. Maybe there's something that is of value. Maybe it's something you put aside that was kind of valuable, but you didn't think it was worth tons, but it was valuable enough to lock up. Okay, this is Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. So there's some revelations concerning money here. I think that someone is receiving an inheritance they never thought that they would. Also, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's go over to the Everyday Witch Tarot. All decks are listed below. And I am working on a Patreon membership program. So I will announce that in the near future. If you are interested, I will put a link down below and you can see me over there for extended readings and some special readings over there. Okay, so we have the 6 of Earth being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so there's this duality situation going on here where someone is giving too much and someone is taking too much. And there's something you're missing. There's something you're not seeing. I think it's something your intuition is telling you, but you don't want to look. You're like, oh God, I don't want to find out this truth is actually true. but it's going to help matters. Someone's talking behind your back. Sorry, Scorpio. I feel like someone's talking behind your back. And I don't think that they can harm you. There's someone jealous talking behind your back. I don't think they can harm you monetarily, but it might hurt your feelings. It might really like crush your spirit to find this out. And this is a jealous person, just so you know, because you have something they don't have. You have integrity, you have skills, and maybe they have skills too, but what they're lacking is integrity and honesty. They just want things to be handed to them. But things are being handed to you because you have integrity and you care about others. Sorry about the noise in the background if you hear that. One of the cats is at the door. We have the Three of Pentacles. So this is earning money, a collaboration, using your intuition in business, whether you work for someone or yourself. You're using strong intuition here. Like you're getting this idea, you know, something that's just going to work and it's going to bring money. It's just like, you feel this, it's like an idea that you have in your head and you like feel it in your heart. Like, yes, let's do this. And you're presenting this to a couple of people that you work with, or you're hiring someone. You're like, hey, you know, I need your services for such and such. Here are my ideas. What do you think? And then they come back to you with, you know, suggestions on improvements or what they can help you with. And it's something that you'll pay for, but it will be a really good investment. And this is going to come to you intuitively. Okay? It's like a mind-heart thing, but it's going to come from both places. But I feel like it's going to come from your intuition. I feel it like bouncing back and forth from like your head to your heart. Like your intuition is going to say, hey, wouldn't that feel good to do this thing? And then mentally, your wheels are going to start to spin and you're going to get some really great ideas. And then that energy is going to circle back around your heart. I'm picturing like your third eye chakra and your heart chakra just circulating back and forth with flow. Okay, and I feel like prosperity will come of this. The moon is being clarified by the Four of Cups, an offer coming your way that you're just not thrilled about. We're going to go deeper about that because you don't know enough about it. That's why you don't know enough about this offer. Okay. Just going to clarify with another row here. Paying off a debt. Okay, someone's paying off a debt. I feel like there's a school loan. You're finding a way to pay off your school loan. Or there's assistance for you with that. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Wands. This is a level up. It could be a level up in a relationship. This could be in your work relationship with someone. This could have to do with that thing you don't want to look at, that thing you don't want to see. For some of you, this is love. Someone is interested in you, like you're interested in them, and that's reciprocated. But you wanted to quietly, like with the Two of Swords, quietly keep this attraction to this person to yourself. Then you realize, like maybe intuitively, that they're interested in you. They're attracted to you as well. And you're like, oh no, this relationship was okay in my head, but I don't know about this. And it turns into this beautiful union here. So the Four of Wands often has to do with like a big step in a relationship, taking a relationship to the next level, even marriage. But I think here, for some of you, this is just taking that first step, the realization that the attraction is mutual. And there's a reason you're afraid. So it's important to look at that. It could be in the workplace that you know this person, and that could be why you're afraid. You'd rather admire them from afar. But I feel like this could work out. It could be a happy union for somebody listening. Just take what resonates, of course, okay? Because not all messages will pertain to everyone. The Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is being clarified by the Hierophant. So this is about that peaceful rest we saw in the beginning. Surrender to rest and sleep. It's really time to take a break. If you do yoga, do some yoga. But I feel like you need to do it by yourself, not in a class. So if you go to yoga class, do some yoga at home. Close the door. like I just had to do. I had to close the door. Certain cats are allowed in here when I'm reading because they don't mess with the table and they don't go near the candles, but others, they're just not allowed in here because like the kitten, you know, he's too frisky and kitten-like, so we're not going to risk that. So I had to close the door. They don't like it. They don't like me closing the door unless they're busy doing something else, like taking a cat nap. So I feel like you need to close the door and be by yourself for a little while. Meditate if you meditate. Do yoga if you do yoga. If not, just be by yourself. I told another sign this too. I think this is going to help you. It's going to help your intuition. And this is not like woo-woo intuition. Like everybody uses intuition. We all have it. And it's very, very important to listen to our intuition and instincts. Okay, and the way to be more in tune with that is to quiet the mind and clear the mind. So I think that's really important for someone, and I think that this is also going to bring some money in for you. It's going to help you focus on this thing, this project, this idea. The moon, the Four of Cups is being clarified by the Knight of Swords. You're not interested in this offer because it's rushing at you. It's coming to you with force and speed, like we see with the Knight of Swords, and it's in your face, and you don't want to look at it. See, the Four of Cups, the guy's looking down, and oftentimes I'm like, look, you know, this person's looking down, and here this cute little witch comes in with a new offer in this cup, and this person's looking down. But I feel like you don't want to look up, kind of like we have with the Two of Swords. You don't want to see this offer, this opportunity, because you think that, like, as much as you want it, it would never work. And also it's too in your face. So I don't think it's the same as that new romance. I think it's something else that's too in your face. It's someone who's like rushing, trying to rush you, trying to get an answer from you, trying to get you to agree to something that you simply don't want to agree to. There's hidden influences here. Your intuition is telling you there's something about this I don't like. Okay? Now, the moon can also be about manifestation in a happy way. So I feel like there is a better offer for you. There is a better offer coming in, or you are actually offering yourself some new ideas in what you want to do with your life, in relationships, with your career. But there's also some outside influences here coming in saying, you know, Scorpio, come with me. Let's do this. I want you to answer me now. And you're like, something's not right. No. But there is something that's right for you. So don't stay in this energy of despondency for too long. This one thing might not be right, but there is something that is right for you, that is good. And you got to clear your head so it's easier to listen to your gut. All right, this is the Flower Petals deck. All right, we have Hydrangea, focus on wholeness above and below. Nice. And we have Lavender, take time to cleanse and remove negativity. Yes, so in your quiet time, remove negativity and create some protective energy around yourself. And we have Lisianthus, gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. Yes, so you might need to turn something down gracefully, but know that there will be something better for you. All right, this is the wisdom of Tao. Release. Release what no longer serves you. Free yourself from connections to negative influences. You are honorable and courageous. Cut those cords in order to forge new relationships or opportunities. Very nice. Very great messages to wrap up this reading. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.